Am I interrupting anything?
No. Lord Hakira was just telling me about Ozu, how he died. I'm glad you made it back, though.
Thanks to Lord Hakira.
Unnecessary. But there is one thing that I do need your help with, if you're up to it.
So, Lord Hakira's key informant in Rheinland, Herr von Clausen, has vital information about the nomads. It is imperative to extract the informant alive. Fly to New Berlin, Rhineland's capital, find von Clausen, and bring him back to Kasari space. Rheinland has declared war on Kasari, and the nomads now have complete control over the Rhineland military. It will be difficult for anyone to get into the heart of Rheinland, but it will even be harder to get out with a wanted spy on board. The reward is the survival of mankind in the colonies. Whoo boy! And yeah, this is the last time we can decline a main mission. Period. Next campaign mission is accept only. This is literally the last step before endgame, and we're gonna take it because we're as ready as we'll get.
I owe you one, Hakata.
Fine. Do you remember when we first met and I had lost contact with an operative of mine in Rheinland?
Yeah.
His name is von Clausen. He's an agent for the Order who operates deep in Rhineland space. He apparently has discovered vital information about Rhineland's plans, but we've had trouble contacting him. He is in terrible danger. His only chance is to be extracted.
From Rhineland?
New Berlin. You're perfect for the job because Bretonia is still neutral. I would ask Miss Zane to go, but for obvious reasons that would be inappropriate.
Right.
And besides, I'm sending her back with the Proteus Tome to Dr. Quintain. You must leave at once, Mr. Trent. I will make sure you have all the information you may need. Come along, Junko.
Good luck.
I'm going to address any complaints here now. I have no idea if what he was saying was sexist or not. I seriously don't. There is another option, namely for what you can see in the news.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
As you can see, Rhineland is not only declared war on Kasari, they have declared war on Liberty, or attacked Liberty and got declared war on. Potato, potato. Point is, Junko is of Kasari descent and Liberty citizenship. Yeah, that makes it inappropriate. However, I don't know if that was actually what he was addressing. So again, to be totally honest, I have no idea if he was being sexist, and I know some of you out there are gonna think that. And no. I guess I've earned myself quite the reputation for blindly accepting just about anything, no matter how suicidal. Only ain't that the truth. We've gotten several missions that honestly should have been considered suicide missions at this point, and they're only getting harder.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Kyoto. Everything's a go.
Trent, change of plans. Take the lead. We just got news that Rheinland has invaded the Sigma systems. All bases and jump gates there are now under Rhineland control. But there is another option.
The Blood Dragons know of an uncharted jump hole in Sigma 13 that can take you all the way to New Berlin, if we move quickly. We will escort you there, then you are on your own. Lord Hakira, we are near the jump hole to Sigma 13.
Proceed, Kobo. Trent, I will follow you through.
Doc.
We have to be careful. According to our informants, a large Rhineland fleet is amassing in this area. Mr. Trent, take the lead.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 guys with us. Let's hope this is going to be enough for where we're going.
Oh my lord.
The reports were accurate. Rheinland seems to be moving their entire northern fleet into Sigma.
They spotted us.
That's right, we're diving into another Rheinland fleet. Luckily, this time it just looks like we only have to take out the fighters. Although it would help to take out this cruiser. I don't know if it's... I'm not sure if I should bother. The problem is we're also stuck between two battleships, besides just these cruisers. What is taking all that noise damage? Cruiser... One of the cruisers is out of commission. I'll make that 2 cruisers out of commission. Wow. Yeah, amazing what you can do. Amazing what you can do against a fleet when you actually have competent fighters at your side. Looks like just 2 more heavy fighters.
The jump hole is near. We have to make a run for it.
They've got more reinforcements coming in. And there were only 2 people. There was only 3 people left, and one of them stayed behind.
Our pursuers have turned away.
They have bigger fish to catch than us.
With the Liberty fleet advancing into Kepler, Kasari will get crushed in the middle.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
What is this place?
What you see here are the remains of the decisive battle in the 80-year war between Rheinland and the GMG. The jump hole is directly ahead of us.
This jump hole will take you to New Berlin. This is as far as Lord Hikita and I can go. Kasari's citizens in Rheinland are being arrested on sight, or worse.
Von Clausen is awaiting you on New Berlin. It is imperative that we bring him out alive. Good luck, Trent.
So, before we jump, and I'm just going to keep shooting these as I explain it. So, 80-Year War was the last major war in the colonies. It was between Rheinland and, well, it wasn't technically Kasari. The GMG was backed by Kasari. So, it was between Rheinland and the GMG. Rheinland lost the war. The reason they ended up losing said war was because here in this cloud, there are occasional explosive pockets, like we saw right after we fought not this video's Rheinland fleet, but the last one. And when they lured the Rhineland's fleet in there and detonated all of it. While you can't do that in game, it certainly is a feasible thing you could do in real life. Meaning, oops.
You must leave while the jump hole is still active.
My bad. Okay, so yeah, Rheinland's fleet was destroyed, and that cost them the war. That's the first time I've ever heard him chastise me like that. Then again, I think that's the longest I've ever... Then again, that was the longest I've ever stayed in the system. Just how much cargo did I pick up? Wow! I picked up pharmaceuticals? Or was it just scrap metal? I wonder if it was just scrap metal and pharmaceuticals were from those fighters.
Safe house has been penetrated. He's on the run. You have to find him quickly.
So, they have a battleship, a couple cruisers, and several gunboats around the planet. And we just left behind a decent-sized fleet. That makes you wonder how many forces Rheinland actually has.
My good sir, may we interest you in a reading for what the future may hold for you?
No, thanks.
Contact the dearly departed? Help you find someone?
No.
Mr. Blix here is never wrong about such things. He says you are looking for someone. For Herr von Clausen.
Does he speak for himself?
Mr. Blix has connections to sources on a higher plane.
And what about you?
No, not I, sir. I was gifted with being a listener. Together, we are the eyes and ears for certain people who are willing to pay for such divine services. We are in the employ of one such man now. The man you seek. You see, we have been waiting for you for some time.
Why?
To deliver a message. You are to meet Herr von Clausen on the old terraforming platform on the planet Holstein, within the Frankfurt system. Don't worry, Mr. Trent. The gods are smiling upon you. When you get there, the time will be right.
So, that happened. It only gets mentioned one other time in the entire campaign, and we never get any real actually any explanation for it. And we won't get a log for it until later. Also, Rheinland.
All the news that's fit for you. This is the Colony News Service.
Rheinland is supposed to be currently emulating. I believe that it's supposed to be like looking like the equivalent of Nazi Germany, but I'm not an expert in like the bits behind Nazi Germany, so therefore I can't tell you how accurate it is. So yeah.
Freelancer Alpha 1-1. This is Planet New Berlin.
I'm Hans Fischer, a friend of Mr. Blix. He asked me to accompany you on your way to Holstein. Follow me. We're taking the trade lane to the Frankfurt Gate. I'm also a good friend of Herr von Clausen. He and I have been providing Lord Hackera with information ever since the Nomads infiltrated the Rheinland government.
This is Battleship Freya. Identify yourselves.
Holy crap.
Freya, this is Daumann Freighter DHC 3417. We're transporting supplies to Planet Holstein.
Acknowledged. DHC 3417. You're clear to proceed.
Mr. Trent, please go first.
Whenever it's through a jump gate, it's almost always you first. I don't know why. Even more battleships.
We're approaching the
That's
trade
insane.
lane. Take the lead. The Rheinland military has been brutally suppressing any and all opposition to the war with Glissari. We are about to pass by Mannheim Station. Word word is that the military has detained hundreds of journalists and activists there. Nobody knows if they're alive or dead.
Yeesh.
We're coming up on Holstein. It's that water planet on our right. So far, so good.
O2.
So, no fights, just on the journey there. But
This is Hakira. We have a slight change to our extraction plan. It is no longer possible for you to return to Kusari. The Rheinland fleet has invaded Honshu. We will rendezvous with you in the Hamburg system. I will transmit precise coordinates later. Hakira out.
Here we are. I've got a rendezvous with the Bundschu agent on the southwestern continent. Give my regards to Herr von Clausen. Good luck, Trent.
so no fighting, but we did see the holy crap, what the heck is Rheinland doing build-up.
Dock.
Understood. Stand by. Pattern is full. You will be cleared to proceed when it's...
It worked. Trying not to pull anything here while I rearrange to keep my legs from going numb. Awkwardness of not having a real workstation.
Are you Mr. Trent? Von Clausen. You weren't followed, buddy.
I don't think so.
Good. I can't say how pleased I am to see you. Jana and Blix told me you were coming.
Interesting pair.
Blix took the liberty of reading your thoughts while you were on New Berlin. I'm sorry for the intrusion. I had to be sure that whoever Hakira sent had not been tampered with. A man in my position can never be too careful.
I understand.
That was mention number 2, if you guys didn't notice.
No argument here, Mr. Trent.
So, yep, that was the second and final mention of that incident.
Right before I landed on Holstein, Hakira told me there's a change of plans. The Order will send ships to meet us in the Hamburg system.
Perfect. That fits well into my plans. I have a piece of unfinished business I want to take care of. We have to fly to a nearby rebel base. An informant recently supplied me with construction blueprints for a new type of vessel being built by the Rheinland military. It is unlike any other ship, Mr. Trent. The design is alien. I have contacted a friend of mine who leads a rebel group that opposes the new Rheinland regime. Their base is not far from here.
Under attack! This is Bundschu Station, Bruchsal. All friendly units, please respond.
This is von Clausen. We are engaging the Rhinelanders.
Herr von Clausen, excellent. Scanners are picking up another wing of Rhineland fighters.
Did they lose 2 in the first wave? Like that? Wow. Ridiculous firepower. So there were 5 of them. 5 allies.
It's over.
They're all there.
Clausen, the Bunshu are thankful for your assistance.
You're welcome. Trent, go ahead and dock. I will follow.
There were 5 and there are still 5. Holy crap, and none of them have any hull damage either. Wow! It's a lot easier than I remember it, like, the first couple times I went through it. I don't even remember them doing that much damage.
The Bunshu. I've never heard of them.
They're good people, Trent. Good people in a bad land.
Herr von Clausen, I'm glad to see you made it. And this must be your way out.
Yes, my savior, Trent. This is Klaus Botzler, leader of the Bunshu rebels. How are you holding out?
Very badly, I'm afraid. The Rheinland regulars have been hitting us with everything they've got recently. But we are still ready for you. Our attack wing will meet you both at the rendezvous point as planned.
Excellent, my friend. Today we will put a stop to the Chancellor's secret weapon. Trent, you have no idea how difficult it was to betray my world in order to save it.
No, I don't. But I am willing to help you finish what you started.
Thank you.
Nice and simple. We're going to go ahead and sell what extra crap we got. Not much. But man, we've been doing well. Unfortunately, this next one I will be having to effect repairs because radiation damage. Ugh! Herr von Clausen's contacts have located a secret experimental shipyard located west of... I can't pronounce this. I can pronounce most of the Kasari names just fine, but most of the German names are beyond me. Beyond to the west of our current location. Rheinland's mobilization for war against Kasari has afforded us a rare opportunity. Form up with Herr von Clausen and await further instructions. Even with the forces spread thin, the installation will still be heavily guarded by both passive and active defenses. Herr von Clausen's extensive intelligence networks have been unable to retrieve tactical data on the area. No matter what, that installation must fall. Reward? Time is running short for the colonies. This action will hopefully buy them the time they need.
Trent, according to my sources, the Rheinland military is amassing a fleet at a secret installation not far from here. We must strike this installation in order to slow the growing Rheinland war machine. If we are successful, this strike will greatly delay the Rheinland war plans.
This will not be an easy operation. The installation is surrounded by a radioactive field that has been further reinforced by mines. In addition, there is only one known way in and out of the field, a small passage located to the east of the field. Our scouts report that it is no more than 100 meters wide.
Our sensors are unable to penetrate the field, so we have no tactical information about fleet positions or even the installation itself. Despite this, we must strike this installation.
Be wary of the narrow passage. The mines are low yield, but will still do quite a bit of damage to your ship.
This operation is vital to the survival of both Rheinland and Kusari. If this war is allowed to progress, none shall survive. Stay alert and await my orders once we reach the end of the passage.
We hear. All fighters break formation.
Be careful, everyone. While the radiation in the field will damage your ship, the minefield is significantly more deadly. Stay calm and fly right. Let's go. Sensors show the passage is opening up into a huge open area. We are also picking up a massive installation. That will be our target.
All fighters, arm weapons and prepare to engage on passage exit.
For the sake of peace, that installation must fall at all costs.
There. Now I'm no longer taking steady damage. Ugh. And I'm cheating. I'll be honest. This is how I spend most of this fight. Back here.
I'm picking up another passage on the far side of the interior. We must use this passage as our means of escape. We will not survive a head-on fight with the capital ships.
Herr Botzler, the Rheinland battleships are keeping us away from the installation. We can't get a good shot. Can't keep together!
Keep trying. That station must fall. Those nomad battleships must not be allowed to survive.
What stabilizers? Long live! All fighters, hit the installation with everything you have. Can't take my target!
This act will not go unpunished.
Too many fighters! Can't take...
My wing has been destroyed.
Whee!
No time left. We've got to get out of here. We've done everything we can. Our best hope now is to warn Kusari of this fleet.
No, my men will not have died in vain.
Botzler!
Just go and tell your compatriots what you've seen and what awaits them. Go, while there's still time.
Oh, I didn't realize there were heavy fighters as well.
For Rheinland!
Not sure how he did it, but he destroys the entire installation by himself.
Goodbye, old friend. And Godspeed. I am reading a jump hole ahead.
Just speeding through because, once again, radiation damage. Sucks.
There, the jump hole. Navigation systems indicate that it leads to the Hamburg system. That is our way out, Trent.
Doc.
What?
Whoa!
All turrets, target the battleship.
Ooh.
Trent, Mr. von Clausen, land quickly. We have to get away before more Rheinland ships enter the area.
Doc. Impressive, isn't it?
Junie, you're here. How did you...
We had to move the operation, the artifacts, the research, everything. Quintain and Sinclair are conferring with Aurelian now.
Aurelian?
Yes, Trent. This is his flagship. And this must be...
Herr von Clausen! Sakura, you are here at last. Do you have the plans?
I do, thanks to Mr. Trent. My compliments, Sakura. He's a fine addition to your group. Thank you again.
Trent. King. You're here too?
A lot of us are. Welcome aboard the Osiris. A fine piece of hardware from the Liberty Naval Labs.
This is a Liberty ship?
It was. It's an advanced prototype they never had the chance to use. The Order commandeered her right out from under their noses.
Who makes off with an entire ship without getting caught?
I do, Mr. Trent. My name is Gaspar Aurelian. Welcome to the Osiris and to the Order.
So, Mr. Aurelian, you used to work for Liberty.
For the deepest, darkest. I was their top agent until I discovered the Nomads had taken over my CO. They wanted me too, but I managed to escape aboard this ship. That's when I committed myself to learning everything I could about the Nomads and their plan. I surrounded myself with recruits from all over the colonies, people like you two, to help rid us of the infestation.
You mean the Nomads?
That's right. They've been taking over human beings for some time now, controlling them.
As near as we can tell, this all started when a Rheinland survey team discovered an uncharted planet, one that no human had ever set foot on. Unfortunately, when they penetrated its crust, the inhabitants that lived inside viewed us as a threat.
So why not just attack us outright?
Because we're too strong. They had to soften us up a bit. That's why the Chancellor started this war in the colonies.
So when we're sufficiently thinned out, they can come in and mop up the rest.
So the Chancellor is a host body for the nomads too?
Isn't it obvious? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a briefing to attend. Colonel Zane.
Don't worry, Trent. No need to salute.
What's happening here?
More of the same.
Colonel Zane.
Sir.
We've just gotten word that President Jacoby is still alive. I need you and Colonel Trent for a mission at once. Are you ready for this?
So, yeah, at this point we have to go through the mission briefing for the next one before we can actually save and wrap up. But yeah, so this is all happening because an alien invasion, and it isn't outright because overall the colonies are just a tad bit too much for the nomads. So, start a civil war among humanity, soften us up, and then wham! Luckily, hopefully, we'll be able to actually do something about it. Anyway, so the mission that we'll be starting off next time is that President Jacoby, the President of Liberty, languishes it in a maximum security prison cell. She's the Order's last hope for breaking the Nomads' hold on Liberty. Perhaps there's a chance that she can be reached before the Nomads own her, body and soul. Difficulty. Expect the prison to be heavily guarded. Getting the President will be very difficult. Reward, a change in the overwhelming odds against humanity. So we'll go ahead and listen to this, and then we'll wrap up. The session.
Ready.
Good. A loyal group of LSF members have apparently survived and have been monitoring the President since her abduction. She's being held in the Alaska system.
So now the nomads have her.
So it seems.
What's her status?
Unknown, but I want you to find out. Rescue or terminate. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. You are to hook up with the leader of these LSF operatives, a man named Walker.
Marcus Walker? He's alive?
You know him?
We both do.
Then good luck.
Lord Hakata.
I wanted to come and say goodbye myself.
You're leaving?
Something for Aurelian. I will see you again.
Goodbye.
No, we won't.
It's time to rescue the President.
He never shows back up.
Back in business.
Just thought I'd interject that right there. Lord Hakira. I'm pretty sure that's the last we ever see of Hakira. So, at this point, this is wrap up. This is the new ship that we're going to get, the Anubis Heavy Fighter. The cost is freakishly low, and that's because we don't get chance to earn more credits from now on. So everything we get is literally going to be going into this ship. Now, I'm going to go ahead and keep our current shield generator, because why not? In reality, it's because it's has the exact same specifications, and I'd rather just keep the Advanced Sentinel for now. If I need to, I can always buy that later, since it only costs 100. But yeah, so, and
repair complete.
Oh, crap. I don't know why that happens. That happens occasionally, and I have no idea what causes it. Something about it happens, and then... Ugh. Crap, I don't... Okay, I can get that access to that screen. Nope, well, then I'll hope that we can get it by on the next screen. So actually, you can get a lot of... You see various various people here. And they'll have various rumors. And right now we have more Liberty presidents considered missing. A coup is reported.
This is the Colony News Service.
The Rheinland is constantly on the move and all that good stuff. So, anyway, so next time we go through Endgame. We are on our last legs here, and frankly, so are the colonies. But, yeah, so we'll find out next time. And until then, this is Swarmlord 39 signing off. See ya!